A new OPS report shows school suspensions are down, but there's one particular group that's still getting suspended at a higher rate than their peers.
As 6 News' Johan Marin reports, officials reviewed data and had conversations on how to keep all kids in school.
At Monday's OPS school board meeting, officials looked at student behavioral data throughout the 2023 to 2024 school year, showing from the year before, the district saw a 15% drop in out-of-school short-term suspensions, from 13,000 to 12,000, along with a 12% drop in long-term suspensions, from 340 to 347. Danielle Starkey with OPS says the district has been using a variety of strategies to reduce suspensions.
How do we better support schools? How do they have data? How do we get better at getting better? And so that's been a critical piece.
However, the report showed in 2023 to 2024, in-school suspension rates were the highest for middle schoolers. It also found Black or African American students were nearly 3 times as likely to experience suspension or an expulsion, while American Indian or Alaska Native and students of 2 or more races were nearly 1.5 times more likely.
You'll see tonight that we're making progress, but we still have work to do.
We believe that we can best support students and build positive climate when we create and maintain positive and predictable school environments.
On your side, I'm Johan Marin, 6 News.
OPS's next steps include implementing more behavioral training in schools.